All right. It figures. Flanagan, he likes green. I wonder why. Something about Ireland, green, something like that. Right, Flanny? Hi, yes, me boy. He likes the Wisp. And I like the Wisp, too. Do you like the Wisp, Flanny? Ah, yes, I bet you do. It's a really interesting blade design. And I like it because it's very simplistic. But it looks very usable. Piercing, slicing, all that kind of stuff. Huge front choil, S35VN blade steel, nice satin grind. You can get them, you know, in different iterations. You don't have to get green. You can get just regular. You can get, or titanium, just the gray. You can get the blue. You can get whatever. And if I felt like actually showing you the Wisp that I got, and I didn't get it from Blade HQ. Get it from White Mountain Knives because they're 245 bucks. And White Mountain Knives is going to do it with a 10% LTK discount. LTK being the discount code, 10% off. What's that? About 25 bucks. So yeah. In any case, here's your stats, and just in case, you know, you can get the Wisp in like a partially blackened, you can get them in different colors, blah, blah, blah. In any case, yes, it's a 3.2 inch satin blade. It's the 805D, all right? 7.4 inches overall, 3.2 inch blade, 2.875 cutting edge, S35VN, blah, 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 blah. Drop point, hollow grind, satin, plain. Handle length, 4.2. Thickness 0.54, so it's still with those inserts there. It's pretty hefty. I'm pretty thick, you know, that way. In any case, yes, it is. And you got ceramic bearings and all that kind of stuff, and you can see that it's 2.78 ounces, so it's very light, very light. So much like reminds me of the Vapor. You know, these two knives coming out almost side by side from WE Knives. Very crazy, huh? Yeah, Vapor, it's a little shorter blade. 2.95, 3.2. So this one's just a little bit bigger, as you can see. We got the rainbow of colors here, don't we? Woo! Yes, we do. But this one's a stone wash, so it doesn't print up and stuff as much. It's hard to say. If you like really a 2.9, you know, like a 3 as opposed to 3.2, if this starts getting a little bit bigger than you'd like for a gentleman's carry, I get you. But like they said, yeah, this is basically 3.2 inch and like 80 millimeter, overall 7 1/4. So a little over 18 centimeters. And I'm looking around for Fancy. Where are you, girl? There you are. So she's 8 1/4. She's bigger knife. Bigger knife. There you go. Flip it this way. And the blade's not a bunch different. 3.5 as opposed to 3.2. But the handle length is way longer on the Para 2. So this is a small knife. Small knife. Let's check the weight on here. See what we got. Nice action. You know, WE Knives, you can't go wrong. Perfectly centered, no lock rock, no blade play on this knife. Very well done. Fit and finish is great. And it's 245 bucks, you know. Hey, it better be, right? 79.5 grams. Let's unit on all the way back to ounces. 2.8 ounces. Light and lively, right? 2.8 ounces is the same weight, though, as my ultralight Manix. Full size. And the Manix is a bigger knife. And the Manix looks much bigger in this aspect ratio. Okay? Manny, you haven't been on camera for a while, have you? Any case, in fact, good old Manny, I plunked him in my pocket the other day because I'm going, oh, I need a light knife, a light knife. I'm wearing shorts today. I just need something light. And I plunked him in my pocket. Yeah. You still get a full-size knife at a super light package. But this one, pretty reasonable at 3.2 inches. So you're getting a decent size carry. And you can go forward, real controllable here. Let me see if it'll cut any paper. It's always nice when a knife can be a knife. Okay. Yeah, reasonably sharp out of the pouch. Brand new pouch, brand new knife. And you get a microfiber cloth, and you get a little bit of paperwork here, and you get the plastic. And they don't give you a proprietary tool because you know why? Because you don't need one, because they got regular Torx heads in here and they're blue. So getting the green with the blue as a contrasting hardware, that's kind of nice. Where did I just throw that vapor? Here it is. See, the vapor comes blue. I mean, if you get the blue, then you can see how the blue hardware on the blue knife doesn't really pop the same way as blue on green like that. So it does give you a different, and you know, then you've got this blackened out pocket clip, kind of like the green. I like the Wisp. I've had a couple of people, when I popped them up on my Instagram, said, you know, I like the Wisp better than the Vapor. So, and you got this little backspacer, carbon fiber. You can see the little fibers running through it. Carbon fiber backspacer, which of course you got carbon fiber inlays here, front and back. Front and back. Can we harp on that? The K3 inlays, front. Yeah, sucks, doesn't it? Here's your comparison with the K3 from Riot. Now this is a tank. This one will roll over your house. You'll not even know what the hell's headed your way. This one is actually light, easy to throw in the pocket, especially summer weather, maybe wearing lighter clothes, not the big heavy jeans and all that kind of stuff. But wow. And you're still styling and profiling, right? I mean, with this thing, you pop this out, it's like, you know, people are gonna notice that that's a fine looking knife. I like the design, feels good in the hand. Go forward, like I said, got jimping up here that's almost totally meaningless. Almost totally meaningless. Yeah, it's pretty smooth stuff here. You can kind of feel, I guess if you really bear down, yeah, you can get a little bit there, but what do we got? 3 millimeters, not even 3 millimeters. Wow. Okay, so it's, well, yeah, we're on here. That's strange. 2.5 millimeter blade stock. Come on. 0.1 something inches. And overall fatty, yeah, about 0.54 and 13.5 millimeters. So yeah, kind of glossy, but not glassy, you know, not, there's been some that are just like pure glass. Doing the void check, checking for voids, checking for void. I don't see any right off the top. Yeah, so yeah, and it's nice, you know, this kind of crosses over and becomes a little bit of a over travel stop, even though they do have an over travel stop built in to the hardened steel insert that they do here. Ceramic detent, of course, ceramic bearings, as we said before. Other areas look inside the knife. No, they did not do any other weight relieving other than what they probably had to do to put these inserts in. So seems like it takes a lot of work. Yeah, it's 244 bucks. So yeah, they ain't giving them away. Although, you know, I do think about things like the Booz Arrow Mini, which I really like that knife when I had my hands on it. But this reminds me so much of it. It really does. And yeah, this is a little bit more expensive than the Mini. I think the Booz Arrow Mini was like basically $200. So, but ceramic, you know, and we made it. Not we, you and I. We Knife Company made it. So, same maker as this one. No wonder I liked it so much. Fit and finish is really good. You can see where they've hit all these areas, chamfered them off. You got this little swedge running down here. Good for piercing. It'll work for slicing, this blade. And nice pocket clip. Fairly springy, especially for a milled one, you know. Milled ones, they look good. Maybe not quite as effective as the normal stamped steel ones. But yeah. I mean, you can't just put that on here. You have to do this. So I'm glad they did in any case. And I can live with it, that's for sure. And you got this really fine satin grind along here. Really smooth, really nice. But then the flats are, you know, going the other way. So you got directional pattern up and down along the grind. Back and forth along the flats. Nicely done. Nice and smooth round here where your finger lands when you flip it. Nice and smooth. Pass through. They did a little bit of a pattern here. Texturing just so your thumb could catch that. The lock bar is not overly stiff. It's easy to disengage. There's your lockup. It's really strong. It's about almost 50%. On this knife. So that's really good. Good strong lockup. Yeah. And disengaging is really easy. Not a problem. The detent, this is almost starting to get enough mass in the blade to actually have a drop to it. The lighter blades, no. The vapor, no. That's even lighter than this. Yeah, good. Good detent. No play in the detent. Like I said, it's centered up. It's a snappy action. The reason it's snappy when you're flipping it is you have reasonably decent detent and you have a very light blade. So you can store a lot of energy in there before that detent ball releases. Very easy. Can you fail it? I don't know. I haven't tried to fail this. I bet I can though. Yeah, you can fail it. I can fail almost any flipper. I think there's only been about one or two I have never been able to fail, but wow. Yeah, it's good snappy action. I'd say, though, it's probably, even though I probably can't gravity flip this. Let me try. Oh, no. I can't gravity flip it, but there's just not that much mass to the blade. But I'd say 5.5 on the detent scale. It's not overly aggressive detent. It's pretty nice. Pretty good. So, what do you think? I mean, I think I got the right color here. But you can get any different colors, and you can get the coated, you know, the blackened, you know, partially blackened blades and that kind of stuff as well. And like I didn't tell you or didn't point out, you probably saw a lanyard hole right here in the middle. And just like the Vapor, you can go right or left hand with the Wisp as well, as far as the pocket clip goes. You can see right here you got 2 screws. You can see right here you got 1 screw here, but you got the next screw hole down. So you can flip that over. And I mean, you know, this back spacer wraps around. You know, you're making reasonably good use of your handle length. Maybe, you know, I mean, well, and you got to consider the fact that you got this back spacer that wraps around too. It's reasonably decent. It doesn't look odd from a blade to handle ratio. No, it looks good. So yeah, Hey, I'm going to let you go. I've probably been chatting at you long enough, right, Flanagan? And we're going to let them get back to what they do. We'll be back with another knife at another time. But yeah, check with Justin at White Mountain. If you don't see it on his site, message him through there, see if he can get you one. Because, you know, you can use the LTK discount code on his site, which help you out a lot. It's good that he's doing that for us. I don't know how long he's going to tolerate doing that for us, but, you know, do it while it's there, right? Take advantage while you can get some kind of a discount on these knives. It becomes significant when they start getting more expensive. You know what we do around here. What do we do, Flanagan? How we love them knives. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So you guys stay sharp.